His adversary, with a record of 36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats, by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should be a very good fight.
You don't have to look for either one of them. They are right there to be found, and our fans love that.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. Effective work with that flush overhand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Sugar Ray Leonard's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Sugar Ray with a big uppercut. He just missed that shot up top. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Say so many times when you talk about upper body and head movement defensively is, hey, don't worry about missing by this much, just miss by a little bit.
Yeah, that's being a real pro. If you make him miss by too much, by the time you come back to get the other end of it, he's not there. You're not going to catch him. You want to make him miss just enough. It's just as safe whether you make him miss by a mile or by an inch. But if you make him miss by an inch, you can come back and counter him.
Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Goes up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice job snapping those jabs by Sugar Ray Leonard. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Leonard's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. You got this. Excellent counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Hook upstairs by Sugar Ray Leonard. This round comes to an end here.
Oh.
Joe Tessitore sitting ringside as always with Teddy Atlas. Love coming to this fight venue. We always have a great time when we come to town, with the exception of having to pay the bill for our entire crew on the night before when they take us out to a steak dinner.
Yeah, you know, they remind me of fighters a little bit. You know, the fighters that we see that have very, every once in a while, very short arms. You know,
they do.
These guys,
they don't have the reach.
No,
they can't reach for the wallet.
No, they don't. And I tell you, they would be great on the inside. Really great. I wish I could put them on the inside in the kitchen where I didn't have to take care of them at the table, but great guys.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Leonard's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Leonard's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks that punch. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Leonard's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Sugar Ray Leonard's doing a beautiful job here early on of counter-punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter-punching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Now he ties up there. Halfway through round number 2. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's... And he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball, or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Leonard blocks that punch. Now hugging on the inside.
Come on, kid, focus.
Couldn't hit the elusive. Solid. And he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. Sugar Ray Leonard has to rise up and beat the count. Now he's got himself a little bit of a challenge here.
And now what he's doing, he's going through a CAT scan, an MRI, an X-ray, where you're going to get a chance to see.
There it is! And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Leonard's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Keep boxing just like that. We're gonna take this one.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Up top with the right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's favorite punch is the jab. and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
Taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Unable to land clean by Sugar Ray Leonard. Good right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And banging away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Is stopping this fight. Sugar Ray Leonard's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
By way of knockouts, your winner, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field? Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
And 3 losses by way of Sydney, Anthony the Man Mundine. And his opponent across the ring. His professional record stands at 26 victories, including 11 knockouts and no losses so far. Jim Desert Storm Bradley.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Scores with the combo to the head. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Anthony Mundine.
Around the wing, baby.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Tim Bradley's shocked right there. Big shot. Hits him right on the spot. Tim Bradley's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Carries that punch intended for the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Tim Bradley's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Comes across with a hook up top. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Bradley's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Mundine's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Tim Bradley's clearly affected by that. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Anthony Mundine snapped by a right, and yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Come on now, breathe deep. Inhale, that's good. Now you're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently. Come on now. Now you're more intelligent than he is. Let's go.
Anthony Mundine's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Anthony Mundine. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Mundine's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Tim Bradley smashed by an uppercut. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Anthony Mundine. Mundine's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. you know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Anthony Mundine scored upon by a left hand. That's a bitter hook by Anthony Mundine. He comes with a straight right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Well off the mark by Anthony Mundine. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Turn this thing around.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay?
And round number 3 is underway. Mundine's legs are the big question mark here, Teddy. He was battered at the end. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? He gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Did you see that? Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Tim Bradley's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Mundine's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Anthony Mundine.
Anthony Mundine's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
Thanks for being with us, everybody, for
ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for a much-anticipated main event. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
Fernando El Faros Vargas. His adversary. His professional record consists of 35 wins, 28 knockouts, and 2 defeats. Coming out of Gegos, Miguel Cotto.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Teddy, we know that the body work's going to be there from Cotto, but what else should we be looking for from him?
Well, you should also be looking for sometimes a little adjustment. Cotto, when he has the box, when he has to change it up, he can do that.
A headshot blocked. Well timed by Vargas. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Work the body! Cotto can crack. So can the guy he's opposite.
If you're going to be a world champion, which Cotto wants to do, you got to show that you have more than power. You have the ability to take and the ability to get away from shots. Cotto's going to have to show that.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Miguel Cotto. And he's holding.
Get your hands up.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Vargas. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Vargas is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Not able to land the headshot. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Cotto showing some defense with the block. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vargas. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Miguel Cotto with the hook. Good doubling up of the jab by Miguel Cotto. A well-placed left hand up top. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Left hook to the body, right hand, nicely done. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
All right? Keep your hands up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Vargas. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Putting him in position against the ropes.
Finish with a hook.
Nice block by Miguel Cotto.
Teddy, early in the career of Miguel Cotto, he probably didn't get enough credit for one dynamic of his game. But lately he has, and that's his boxing ability.
Yeah, it is. Everybody looks at Cotto, they see a guy that's going to come forward and really attack your body, go visit your basement. But he's a guy, when he has to, he can box, he can use his legs, he can create a little bit.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Miguel Cotto's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
There's a straight right hand.
Do that again.
And now another left.
Body shot, body shot.
That straight right, unable to connect.
Back to the body. One, two. One, two. Back to the body.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Vargas. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Took a shot, now he gives a left. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top.
Unload.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miguel Cotto.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
He's hooking to the body. Where's your hook at? Come on now. You're stronger than him. You need the hook to the body.
And round number 3 is underway. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vargas. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Uppercut. Keep your head moved.
Nice strike after catching one by Vargas.
One, two. Work the body.
Two snapping jabs by Miguel Cotto. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Targeting a left hand to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vargas. Blocks that belt line well. Cotto's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. halfway through this round here. He digs in, trying to bank. Miguel Cotto's crushed. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep going.
Well played, straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. There's an excellent combination by Vargas. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Miguel Cotto, a good block. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Count down the final moments of this round. Oh, solid. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Nice work, nice work. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, right? I need you to move, man. Just keep moving. You hit him really good in that round. A couple of times. Really good.
All right, deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You're okay. Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and it caught you, right?
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that one round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you've put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
What a demolishing hook by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory bank.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Big, big shot he just scored with. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. This fight is over. Miguel Cotto's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Fernando El Vargas.
I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I